This is my little black book. It's Christmas carols. It's got a few. It's not got all of them. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I don't actually think I've sang any of these um, all the way through. I went caroling, right? And we just kind of sang one verse of it and then stopped. Okay. I should I go just straight through all of them? Not like straight through, but it's like, should I jump around or should I just start from the first one and then go? I'm curious. All right. Also, look at this. I got my 10S. I got it working again. It's working again. I don't know how it's working again, but we are no longer working with the 8 Plus anymore. We're back to the solid, sturdy 10S. Very excited about that. Very happy because I got a lot of my I got all my pictures back. My phone, if you don't know, had gotten stuck on the recovery screen, and it I lost all of my photos from 2023, and that was a very important year for me. I had a lot of good things happen that year, um, so I was really upset because I was thinking I was just gonna have those photos lost forever. Um, like I couldn't update the phone. I couldn't even factory reset my phone. It wouldn't let me do anything. But the other day, I was talking to my dad. We were talking about like upgrading my phone because you know I had been using the 8 Plus, and it got me thinking. I was like, well, let me give it a sec. Let me give it another try. Right? Let me hop on. Let me plug this phone in. Make sure I have all the apps that I need. And we did a second try. My phone had been completely dead, drained of the battery completely. Uh, and then I plugged it in. I downloaded the update onto my laptop, and then from the laptop, then it up went into my phone. And I was just like, please, 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 please. I was like praying over my phone. I literally was like, I really need these photos back. And then I saw the Apple logo pop up on my phone, and I went, oh, I said, thank you. I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh my goodness. And it turned on. It turned on. I don't know if it was the app that I downloaded or what, but it works now. The very first thing I did was take all of my photos and put them on my laptop. So that is 9,000 photos from both of my phones that just now on my laptop. Now I have to go through my laptop photos and delete what I don't want. But I got the photos now, and they are somewhere not just on my phone where they can disappear. Um, but all of that to say, maybe now the chat, um, the stream manager on my phone. Okay, skip tutorial. Maybe now it will work and will update correctly. But maybe we don't push that. Maybe we just kind of hope for the best. Anyway, I have this book of carols. I'm going to sing the carols. I have not sang these all the way through. I have merely um, sang the first verse and then moved on because I went caroling, and this is the book that they give us. I don't know if they wanted it back, but it is updating. It is updating. I see it. I technically also have OBS. I have OBS up right now. You don't have to keep, you don't have to keep. I have OBS up as well, so I can see chat on the screen. But if I do, for any reason, need to go off of OBS, I can look at my phone and hopefully it updates. It is updating as of now. So The carols that we have in this book, we have "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," "Do You Hear What I Hear," "Angels We Have Heard on High," "O Holy Night," "Away in a Manger," "Hark the Herald Angel," "Silent Night," "Joy to the World," and "Go Tell It on the Mountain." Now, like I said, I don't think I've ever actually sang these all the way through. Um, so should I just start at the beginning and then like work my way through, or like should I jump around? What do you think? Which one do you want to hear first? I mean, we could probably start with, "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." Classic. All right, we'll do that. Are we ready? Are we ready? I gotta sit up straight. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's all that's written. Nothing else. That's the end of the song. All right. All right, we're done. Bye, guys. Stream is over. Hope you had a great time. That was your one Christmas carol. Just kidding. Okay. Now that we got warmed up, we could do. All right. We've got "Do You Hear What I Hear?" Wait, how does this go again? Said the night wind to the little lamb. Said the night wind to the little lamb. Okay. The child. All right, I got this. Said the night wind to the little lamb, "Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite. With a tail as big as a kite." We're gonna have to pause because I didn't plug in my laptop and it's about to die. Hold it. Hold it. You got this. Where's my... I am a professional streamer, you guys. Can you believe it? It's on energy saver mode. I gotta work quickly. Saved it. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, "Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea. With a voice as big as the sea," said the shepherd boy to the mighty king. "Do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king. Do you know what I know? A child, shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold." Set the King to the people everywhere. Listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. The child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Thank you. Thank you. That was Do You Hear What I Hear? Save your applause. Save your applause. Next. Hold on. I literally was spamming you while working at the bottom of a hole where you would think service would suck. And yet, the very moment I get to the top of the hill / back to the buildings, my service goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your struggle. I hope service comes to you. All right, next we have angels we have heard on high, also known as Gloria. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspires your heavenly song? Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. One more verse. See him in a manger laid, Jesus, Lord of heaven and earth. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid. With us sing our Saviour's birth. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Thank you. Thank you. Please, please. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Thank you. Thank you. That was that was Angels We Have Heard on High. Some people know it as Gloria. So when I was a kid, we always sang this as Gloria In eggshells potato. So anytime I see this song or sing this song, I have to physically fight the urge to go in eggshells potato. Feel free to do that at home. Tell your parents about it, your spouse, your loved ones. Share it with your siblings, your niece, nephew, whomever. I'm sure they will love it. So I finally watched the Minecraft movie yesterday. It was great, by the way. I loved it. Great movie. Um, but there was one line that just killed me. Um, so Jennifer Coolidge is on a date with a villager who made it to Earth through the portal from the overworld to Earthworld, right? And the the waiter comes over. The waiter comes over and says, "Are you guys finished? Um, or is he finished?" And she goes, "No, I think he's Swedish." And that line, it was the delivery. Delivery just, I don't know what it was, but it absolutely killed me. No, I think he's sweet. No, I think he's Swedish. No, I think he's Swedish. All right. Moving on. We have Oh Holy Night. Now, um, Oh Holy Night, when you're caroling in a group and you sing Oh Holy Night, right? You get to Oh Night Divine, Oh Night, Oh Night Divine. All right. You have the option to drop down, but if you do choose to go up to the high note, you can't back off. You got to say it with your chest. You'd rather be loud and wrong, right? Because then, at least you can laugh it off. But you can't be like, oh, night, divine, oh, night, oh, night, divine. Nobody wants to listen to that. Nobody wants. They're gonna close. They're gonna slam the door in your face, right? That happened to me last year when I was caroling. We got there. We went, "Oh night, D." I was like, I had to sing louder for everyone. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to hang out in the back. Um, but is what it is. You're talking about the Minecraft movie. You said honestly, not bad. I think what helped was the fact they knew what they wanted, a silly, goofy movie instead of trying to be serious. And because of that, the actors embraced the silly and it just worked. Yeah, I really appreciated, like, I get that, some things were like very over the top acting and that was on purpose. Um, I think it was really funny. I think they worked really well together. Um, and yeah, they were just silly, goofy movie and they just kind of committed to it. I like when people actually commit to the bits, and are not like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. They really committed to it. I think it was great. I thought it was funny. I didn't mind it. All right, we gotta move on to the next carol, which is, as I said, "Oh Holy Night." Um, I haven't. I need to read through it because I don't know if I can remember. Oh holy night, stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long may the okay. Led by of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts in His great light we stand. So led by light, the stars sweetly gleaming, here came the wise men from the foreign land. The King of Kings laid thus in lowly manger, and all our trials born to be our. I haven't heard this part of the song, so I'm trying to figure it out right now. Uh, he knows our need to your weakness, no stranger. I don't. I don't actually know. Behold, Behold your king before the lowly bed. Oh, I don't know if I can sing this one. I don't actually know how to. Not to mention it in Jack Black's contract, he has to get at least one song unverified. You're right. You're right. Lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, Stacy is hell. Mama sees that now you're ringing a bell. Juicy and crispy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, it's so spicy, it's a lava attack. It's such a great song, though. Super catchy. And that's not even the only song. You got the one at the end. The super sick, awesome saxophone rock is great. So I think for Oh Holy Night, I may have to stop after Oh Night Divine because I genuinely don't know how the rest of the song goes. I mean, I'm sure the rhythm just repeats. I can try. It might just crash and burn though. Because like it goes, behold your king before the lowly bend, behold your king before him bend. And I'm sure that's in the same as O Night Divine, right? Like fall on your knees. Or maybe fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. That would be He knows our need. He knows our need. To our weakness no stranger. Behold your king before the lowly bend. Behold your king. Behold your king. Your king. Behold. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna try it. We're gonna stop after Nine Divine. I've decided. Here we go. O holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in sin and ever pining till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, O night divine, O night when Christ was born, O night divine, O night, O night divine. That's it. I didn't do the high note. I didn't even hold the low note. You're welcome. Not my best song. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I'll do it better next year, I promise. I'll work on it. That was Oh Holy Night. Wonderfully done by me in my wonderful voice. All right. The next carol is Away in a Manger. Away in a manger, no crib for his bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the heavens looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. The cattle are lowing, the poor baby wakes. But little Lord Jesus, no crying he makes. I love thee, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky, and stay by my cradle till morning is night. Um, I think the rhythm changes. Uh, Be near me, Lord Jesus, I ask thee to stay close by me forever and love me, I pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and fit us for heaven to live with thee there. Away in a manger, no crib for his bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the heavens looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Now, I'm almost certain that rhythm was supposed to change at some point. What that rhythm was supposed to be, I don't know. I just got the words. I don't have the sheet music in front of me. It's good enough. I think that is plenty good enough. You get it. You get the it was great. I did amazing. And I'm good at singing. And I'm Christmas caroling and I'm sharing joy, bringing joy to the world. Speaking of which, we'll get to that one in a little bit. I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna text Josh. I'm gonna tell him to come in here. Hey, I'm streaming right now. Literally just singing Christmas carols. Alright. I texted him. We'll see if he hops on. Alright, we are at Hark the Herald Angel. Alright. Let me read through it. So hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King, peace on earth, mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies, with the Catholic cross proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. I got it to there. Christ by heaven's highest, heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. You're power washing trash cans at night in the dark. So sorry. That sounds kind of sketch. I'm not gonna lie. uh, Good luck with that. Maybe use the flash on your phone. See if that helps. Um, Christ the everlasting Lord. Wait. Christ by highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time, behold him come, offspring of the favored, offspring of the favored one. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail hail the heaven-born Christ, Prince of Peace. Oh, that's not it. Glory to the newborn King. Christ I have. Wait, does it just start over to the next one? Wait, how does this go? Wait, how does this go? I'm gonna have to look it up. How? Hail? Okay, so it says, Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Hold up. What if I pull this up? What if I look it up? Look up Hark the Herald. Hark the Herald Angels. Okay. Let me scroll to where it says Hail. So this one is a little bit different. So they did, where is it? Hark the Christ, the everlasting Lord. There it is. The favorite one. This is a different song. They're doing different lyrics. Let's try the Pentatonics version. Let's see what they have. I don't know what the rhythm is right there. I need to know. Let's try Phil Wickham. So we have Offspring of Veiled in Flesh and okay. Hark the heralded. Okay, Hail the Heaven-born Prince of Peace. That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna mute so I can play this. Give me just a sec. I should have known. It's just the same rhythm. It's just the same rhythm, guys. All right. Here we go. This is Hark the Herald Angel. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Christ by highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time, behold him come, offspring of the favored one. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail, hail the heaven-born. Wait. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mild he lays his glory by, born that men no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. You know what? Stumbled a little bit, I will admit. There was a little bit of a fumble, but we figured it out. We figured it out, man. We got there. We got there in the end. And that's all that really matters. Hail the heaven, hail, hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Hail, hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Figured it out. Took a second to get there, though. It's a little iffy. Little iffy on that. That's alright. That's alright. We got there in the end. Let me get a little sip. Little sip. Hydrate or dihydrate, am I right? You know how it is. All right, here we go. All right, next is Silent Night. Let's read through it. Let's do a quick read through and make sure we know what we're doing. All right, so we got the first one. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, wondrous star in twilight, with the angels. Huh? Silent night, holy night, wondrous star, lend thy light. With the angels let us sing. Alleluia to our King. I see it. Christ the Savior is here. Christ the Savior is here. Silent night, holy light, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord at thy birth, Jesus, Lord at thy birth. All right, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. We're gonna go for it. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, wondrous star, lend thy light. With the angels let us sing. Alleluia to our King. Christ the Savior is here. Jesus the Savior is here. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Wow. Wasn't that amazing? Wasn't that wasn't that fantastic? Amazing, glorious, beautiful, perfectly done. Every note hit. Perfect starting note, perfect ending note. You know how it is. Amazing. Great job on my part, to be honest. Really good job on my part. I think I did pretty dang good. All right. Now, there's two more songs in here. Two more songs. You got Joy to the World and Go Tell It on the Mountain. All right. uh, we'll do. Let me look at Joy to the World. Oh, because we got to read through these. Because I ain't saying this whole thing. All right. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. And then, joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Okay, this says, let saints their song employ. I feel like Leon, Leon, it's his fault. Okay, uh, joy to the world lyrics, because these lyrics in this book is a little bit different. Let earth receive her King. Yep, heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. It says let men the songs employ. I don't think it doesn't really change. Okay, that's fine. Uh, while fields and floods, rock hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. Joy to the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders, wonders of his love. No more sin. No more sin and sorrow grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He'll come and make the blessings flow. Huh? The glories of his righteous and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders, wonders of his love. No more sin, no more sin and sorrow grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He'll come and make the blessings flow. For as the curse was found, for as the curse was born, for as the curse was found. I see, I see. He rules the world with truth and grace, and gives the nations proof the glories of, okay, and wonders of his love. Wonders of his love. Wonders, wonders, wonders. Okay, and then it says, rejoice, rejoice in the Most High. How does that go? Rejoice, rejoice in the Most High. While Israel spreads abroad like stars that glitter in the sky, and ever worship God, and ever worship God, and ever, ever worship God. Okay. And wonders of joy to the world, the Lord is come. Rejoice, rejoice. Dun, 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 dun. Rejoice in the Most High. While Israel spreads abroad like stars that glitter in the sky, and ever worship. I mean, that could work. I might be stressing the wrong. Rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice in the Most High, while Israel spreads abroad like stars that glitter in the sky, and ever worship God. Sure, we'll go with that. Rejoice, rejoice, bum bum ba dum. Rejoice, rejoice in the Most High. Probably more like that. Okay. OMGs. Please. When did I go? Please put Leon. Did it on my tomb. When I go, please put Leon did it on my tombstone. So, for the 0 other people that are in here, this will be for the VOD. Uh, at my papa's house, so my dad's dad, he had these blocks. They were just letter blocks, the wood letter. Noel, Noel. He would have them out during Christmas time. And we would always flip them around. We would always switch it around to Leon. And Leon became our personal scapegoat. So anything that happened, we would blame it on Leon. So no matter what happened, it wasn't us. It was not us that happened. It was Leon. So we had a thing. So my brother, at one point literally said, please, before I go, make sure you put Leon did it on my tombstone. So, oh my goodness, thank you so much for getting that clanker. No clankers allowed. No clankers allowed in chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing your job. I appreciate it, Mod. I appreciate it so much. You are appreciated. All right. And with that, we shall sing Joy to the World. So when I did caroling, we sang Joy to the World a lot because it was the song that was in pretty much everyone's range, and it was like the easiest to sing. Oh Holy Night we did that once and we realized, oh, that's wrong. We're not singing that again. So we did Joy to the World because that was the easiest and it was quick and people could sing along. All right, here it is. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let saints their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. Joy to the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders, wonders of his love. No, no more sin and sorrow grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He'll come and make the blessings flow, far as the curse was found, far as the curse was found, far as the curse was found. He rules the world with truth and grace, and gives to nations proof the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders, wonders of his love. Rejoice, rejoice in the Most High, while Israel spreads abroad like stars that glitter in the sky, and ever worship God, and ever worship God, and ever, ever worship God. Wow. It got a little dicey at the end, but we figured it out. We figured it out. All right. The last song on here is Go Tell It on the Mountain. Now, when I went caroling this most recent time, we only got to sing this like once, and I was upset because I really like singing it, but we only got to sing it like once because people didn't answer their doors, probably because they were either out of town or it was like after 8 p.m. and people didn't want to answer their door after 8 p.m. One person was kind of scared. They didn't know who was showing up at their door. They said, "Who's there?" And we didn't know what to do, so we just started singing. We were saying, they were like, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And then after we finished singing both songs, we were like, we have a little gift for you. And then he came to the door and he had his phone out and he was like recording. And he's like, "Oh man, this is awesome! I ain't never seen nothing like this. I didn't know what's going on, man." And so he's sitting there, like, we're done singing, by the way. We already sang the songs, but he's coming out recording us, and we're just like, "Oh yeah, we're from the church down the road. We're handing out gifts. We're singing Christmas songs, spreading Jesus, joy of Jesus, whatever." Um, and he's like, "Oh man, that's awesome. That was great." I was like, and I was just like, yeah. And then, we prayed over him. I can't remember if he was still recording. I think he may have been still recording while we were praying over him, but I was like, because I think I like looked up. We were like praying, and I like looked up, and I just still saw the phone. I went, uh, yeah. So, uh, solution. Stand in the middle of the cul-de-sac and just sing. Every house there is now an surprise audience. You know what? We should have just done that. We should have all stood just in the middle of the street and sang really, really loud and like force people to come out of their homes. Or maybe we throw rocks at their houses. Maybe not that one. Maybe we all run to the doors, knock really loudly, and then run back, like face back to back, so we're facing either side of the street, and then just start singing really loud and don't let anyone ask any questions. And then chuck the gift bag at them with the Bible and say, "Merry Christmas. God bless." I think I'll keep that in mind for next year if we go caroling. All right. Let me read through this one. So it's Go Tell It on the Mountain. So I know it's while shepherds kept their watching o'er silent flocks by night, behold throughout the heaven there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. The shepherds feared their trumpet when low above the earth ring out the angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. Down in a lonely manger, our humble Christ was born, and God sent us salvation, that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. When I am a seeker, I seek both night and day. I seek the Lord to help me, and He shows me the way. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. He made me a watchman upon the city wall. If I am a Christian, I am of all. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. All right, I got it. There you go. Yeats Gift Bible. Y'all need Jesus. Yeah, then we just chuck the Bible straight at them, right? Like, fully, boom! Y'all need Jesus! Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. All right, now we're right down the street. You got any questions about Jesus? We'll answer right down there at that church. All right, it's 2 minutes down the road. All right, Merry Christmas. And then you walk off just like that. All right, I got the routine ready. I got it ready for next year. Like I'm set. All right. Are we ready for Go Tell It on the Mountain? All right, here we go. While shepherds kept their watching o'er silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. We sing, go, tell it on a mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Oh, go, tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. We sing, go, tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Oh, go, tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Down in a lonely manger, our humble Christ was born. And God sent us salvation that blessed Christmas morn. We sing, go, tell it on the mountain, o'er the hills and everywhere. Oh, go, tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. When I am a seeker, I seek both night and day. I seek the Lord to help me, and He shows me the way. I said, go, tell it on the mountain, o'er the hills and everywhere. Oh, go, tell it on the mountain. Jesus Christ is born. He made me a watchman upon the city wall. And if I am a Christian, I am the least of all. Now, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Oh, go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. That Jesus Christ is born. Thank you. That's what the people needed right there. That's what the people needed. And I stand by that. That's what they missed out on. That's what they missed out on. I will say though, when I did go caroling, there was a there was a lady who her mom had just recently passed, and so when we came and we were singing, she said it it really helped her. She she had been in a low point, and this had really brought her a moment of joy, and I was very it was very touching. We talked to her, we prayed for her, and we gave her a big hug. And like that's like the reason I go caroling. Like this is only the second year I've gone caroling, but like the people that actually open the door and listen, they there's a moment of confusion and then a moment of just like pure joy. Like there's people that will start singing along with us. We had one guy start harmonizing with us. I said, "Okay, okay." Um, and there's people that will stop us, go get their children, and then come back so we can sing more. Um, but it's just Christmas is kind of hard for some people, especially people like that lady who lost her mom. Um, and like two years ago, we talked to a girl who had lost her brother. So sometimes Christmas is kind of the worst time for people because sometimes it's their first Christmas without someone, and you never really know what's going on. So it's kind of like a moment away from all that where you can just sing and enjoy other people singing. and have some Christmas cheer, you know? Um, but yeah, that's why I like Christmas caroling. Even if you're not like the best singer, just the fact that you can go to someone's door and sing a song to them, and that'll bring them some kind of, at least a brief moment of joy is worth it, you know? All right. All right. That is all the Christmas carols that are in this book. And so, do you know what that means? That means it's time for daily games. I kind of froze for a second there. Let me get the daily games going because we love the daily games. Pull up. Here we go. Okay. Do we want to? Hold on, I got this. We're gonna pull up random question generator again. We're gonna answer one question. All right. Let's do this. Here we go. One question. One, two. There we go. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Do you think you would survive a zombie apocalypse? I don't want to survive a zombie apocalypse. Do I think I could? Maybe if I'm with my brother. I probably could if I'm with him, because if anyone's gonna survive a zombie apocalypse, it's gonna be him. Um, but I don't want to survive a zombie apocalypse. That's the end of the story, right? Let me just like get taken out immediately so I can be not here, not struggling to survive. You know, that's just that's the long and short of it. All right. Okay. Wordle. Here we go. Let's go with choir. You know what? Choir. Got the I. Um, in tell. Oh, good guess. Good guess. Okay. Maybe lint. Okay. Not that. Uh, to maybe it starts with a T and it's T blank I L N. Maybe I L N. That wouldn't work, will it? No, it wouldn't. T, maybe it's not even a T. Maybe it's like X T I. No. Maybe it's N uh nailed. Nailed. Maybe it's, oh, one sec. That was my mama. That was my mama. She went with my sister-in-law and my niece and my nephew and my sister-in-law's parents, or at least her mom, to go to like, I think it was like a park or something, and there was a bunch of Christmas lights where you can walk around and see. She was just coming back and saying, "Hey, okay." You said you were talking about the types of zombies, right? You said Walking Dead slash Romero Shambles, easy. Left 4 Dead, Resident Evil, Last of Us Zombies? Nah, I'm at home early. Right. I saw something on TikTok where they claimed that if we were to have a zombie apocalypse, it would be more like clickers. And I said, "Bye. I'm done. No thanks. None for me, please." I would rather not have to like struggle to survive, right? Like if I have to look over my shoulder even when I'm sleeping, right? One eye open when I'm sleeping. One eye. Like I don't want to live like that, you know? 28 days slash World War Z zombies would depend on where I am when stuff goes down. Yeah, Twitch said this one failed to send. I see. Yeah. It was. Um, yeah, it does really depend on where you are when a zombie apocalypse breaks out. Like it is like very much where you are. Because like if you're just like, out in the open, you're out like shopping or something. Like if you're not, so like if you're not in a place where you can get to your car to go somewhere, like if you're in someone else's car, like someone else is driving you around, like if they go out, you're gonna have to dig around for their keys. You're gonna have to remember what kind of car they have. You're gonna have to go try to find their car. Like it's a whole ordeal. Um, but I mean, if you're like at your house, right, and you own weapons and you could easily grab whatever you need from your house, get your weapons, get your things, put your boots on, right? Like grab your jacket, throw some food, like you can do stuff. But whatever you do, don't get on the interstate. You'll never be able to go anywhere. You'll die. All right, back to this. I tried um uh Glint, Glint. Dude, there it is. We just needed to take a break, that's all. Excuse me. Josh said it's not pulling up for me. Hmm. Okay. Next is strands. Strands. Burr. It's burr. Chili. There it is. Chili. Polar. Um. Frozen. Nope. Um. We'll come back to that. Cold. Cold. There we go. Cool. Uh. Frigid. Is frigid here? Frigid. Yep, it's there. Frigid. Cool. And then freezing. There it is. Nope, just freeze. Freezing. Found it. Not so hot is the Spangram. Not so hot. And then this is glacial. There we go. That was an easy one. All right. Next, connections. Here we go. Dracula, Dogma, Unconscious, Kryptonite, Frankenstein, Fixation, Achilles' Heel, Superman, Oedipus Complex, Soft Spot, Little Red Riding Hood, Linklater, Downfall, Darth Vader, Brat, and Superego. Wow, what an assortment of words. Okay. Um, I don't even know where to start, actually. Um, Oof. Maybe Achilles heel, soft spot, downfall, kryptonite? Okay. Oh, Josh is trying to get on the stream. He's trying to watch the stream, but it's just not pulling up for him because an error occurred. All right. Let's see. You said, so I take it you didn't go with them. Did you see the video of Soraya cry slash singing herself to sleep? No, I did not see that video, and I didn't go with them. I didn't want to. Uh, I needed to stream, obviously. It's Tuesday. I missed last Tuesday's stream. I gotta do better at staying on top of streaming. You know how it is. All right. Frankenstein, Dracula, right? Fixation, Linklater. I don't know what Linklater is. Dogma, Dracula, Superman, Little Red Riding Hood, Bratz, Darth Vader, Unconscious, Oedipus Complex, Superego, maybe, and Fixation, Superego, Unconscious. Ooh, look at that. I do not like Sigmund Freud. But come on, psychology degree coming in. You know, I remember some things. I remember some things. Okay. Frankenstein, Dracula, Little Red Riding Hood. But then like where does Darth Vader and Superman come in? And Bratz dolls, man. What is Linklater? Do you know what Linklater is? You said Vader, Frank, Super, and Drac. I'll try it. Dracula, Frankenstein. We'll try them. Oh, one of them's wrong. One of them's wrong. One of them is wrong. What do we think is wrong? Dracula, Frankenstein, Darth Vader. Dracula, Frankenstein, Darth Vader. Um, maybe I can try Little Red. No. Okay, so when I did this one, it was one away. And then also when I did this one, it was one away. Um, so maybe is it capes? They all wear capes. Okay, there it is. Frankenstein, Dogma, Bratz, and Linklater. Starting. Oh my gosh, did you see what that said? They start with slang for sausage. So Brat, Dog, Frank, and Link. I'm gonna lose my mind. That makes me so mad. That makes me so mad when they do that. Okay, let me pull my chat up back on my phone since I don't have OBS open. Okay, here we go. Thirdle. Let's figure this out. Let's go. Wings. Wings. Great. Perfect. And then chime. A wonderful. And then I would say crest, but we already have some of these letters. So maybe instead of Wings, we do wingy. I don't know if that counts as a word. We'll try it. It let me do it. Great. Dude, chime was correct. Chime was correct. Isn't that great? There is an S in this word. I'm going to guess it starts with an S. And there's also an N. So maybe it's sn or scent. No, there's no S. There's no C. Spent. Spent could be it. This has an R, so we'll start with R. We'll go, I would say right, but there's no G and there's also no T. I don't think there's a T. Maybe it's ride. Rides. Let's just go with rides first and see where that gets us. It does start with R. But now we got to figure out the rest of the words. R-I rivet. R-I-V. Is that I-T? No. Is it, what is that? Is it E-T? Okay. It is V though. Rival? Oh, A-L. There we go. We found it. Rivet was a bad guess, but it's fine. We found it in, how many guesses was that? In 4, you know, not too bad, not too bad. All right, time for framed. Time for framed. Here we go. Oh, I just gotta refresh. Here we go. Okay, it's a Christmas movie. Maybe like, is this the Home Alone house? Or is this the Christmas Story house? Maybe. Hey, Twitch is freaking out. Full service, failing to send messages, audio wigging, stuttering, lagging. Oh. Odd. Is it my end? It says my internet's fine. I don't have any dropped frames. So, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's just you. Okay. Um, if you can at least see the stream, take a look at the frame we're on. Let me know what movie you think it is. I'm gonna try Home Alone first. The first one. Definitely not that. I don't know what that is. Is it Krampus? Krampus? Hold on. It was! Yeah, I didn't watch that movie. But here's the rest of the frames. We figured it out though. Look, I got it in frame 2 because he's back there. No, I think it's the Twitch server is probably why Josh can't get on. Is that Christmas with the Cranks? Definitely not Christmas with the Cranks. It's Krampus. Krampus! Okay. It's time for Bandle. Everyone put your listening ears on. Listening ears are on. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay. This was released in 1982. 41 million views. It says very hard. Par 5. Here we go. "1982" it says. I need to turn the music up on my... Here we go. All right. Next is the bass line. I don't have a guess. So bass line. Here we go. Playing it again. Let's see. Let me do this. Let me pull up my stream. Okay. It's gonna echo for a sec. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay. Well, when I'm pulling up on my side, it seems to be doing fine, but it's alright. I'm gonna move on to the next one because I don't know this. Yeah, I don't think I know this song. Guess we're going to voice cover because I still don't know the song. It sounds familiar. High where we fit. Low. High where we fit. Up. Up where we belong. Up where we belong is the song. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone real quick. Because what? Up where we belong. Up where we belong. Let me mute. Yeah, I'm sure I've heard it in like a movie, but I don't. I get it. I get why they put it as a par five. That makes sense. All right, we're moving on to the next one, which is circuits. We gotta refresh. Oh, we need to go back, and then we need to click on circuits. Here we go. Lazy blank. Blank sticks. Lazy river. River sticks. Piggy blank. Blank on it. Bank. River bank. Piggy bank. Bank on it. Billy blank. Blank spirit. Bank blank. Interesting. Season tickets. Season finale. Blank season. Blank sesame. Blank season. Open season. Open sesame. Billy Bob. Billy. Even if my audio wasn't assaulting me, I'd still guess wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You could try to help with this one. You could try to help with this one at least. Billy Madison. Billy Bank shot. Bank. Billy and the Bank. Benny and the Jets. Benny. Benny. Benny and the Jets. Blank spirit. Christmas spirit. Holiday spirit. Holiday season. Bank holiday. Billy Holiday. I think I found it. Holiday. I got there. I got it with no bolts, no hints. That's right. All right, Nerdle. 1 second. 1, 2 plus 3, 5 equals 4, 7. Enter. All right, the equals is correct. Equals is correct. Let's go. It's not add though. So maybe it's a minus. So maybe it's like 68 minus 42. And that gets you 4876. That gets you to 46, which is not correct. So maybe this is 3 and that would be 5. Well, we can't do 5 either. And this isn't a 4. So this needs to be a different number. Let's go 9. Go back to 2. And then this would be 5. Wait. That would be wrong as well. Maybe this is a 2. There's no 7. So maybe this is a 6. So this would be a 3. But then I don't have a 4 anywhere. I need a 4. This would be a 4. 98. Maybe we do 96. And then it ends up at 2. Okay. Still wrong. Minus was correct. So maybe it's big number. No. Maybe it's a divide and a minus. Or maybe it's 2. No, that wouldn't work. Because it can't be 100 and something. So maybe it's, let's go, uh, dang. Okay. Maybe it's a multiplication. Like multiplied and then subtract. So this can be like 2 times 3 minus, okay, we're gonna do something. Let's go 2 times 4. Or we'll do 3 times 4. That's 12 minus 9. That's still not gonna be enough. We'll go 3 times 9. Or maybe 4 times 9. We'll do 4 times 9. Because that gets us to 36. 36 minus 3. And that'll be 33. Oh. Oh, we'll go with that. We'll see if any of those are correct. Okay, we're getting close. So 4 times blank minus blank equals blank 3. Okay. Four times maybe 8. Maybe do 8. And that is, what is that, 36? No, that's not 36. So 4 times, wait, no, is it 36? Wait, 2 times 8 is 16. 16 plus 16, it's 32. Okay, 4 times 8 is 32. Um, what number do we have that we haven't done yet? We need a 2 somewhere. So 32, we got to get that number to a 3 in the back of it. So 32, 1, 0, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That'd be 9. So minus 9, that's where that goes. That's where the 2 comes in. There it is. Okay, we figured it out. We got there eventually. Took us a sec. Took us a sec, I will admit, but we figured it out. All right. Great. Time for Lordle. We gotta refresh because this was the last one. Okay. Okay. Come out, O maidens of Zion, and gaze upon the King Solomon. Gaze upon King Solomon. He is wearing the crown with which his mother crowned him on his wedding day, on the most joyous day of his life. So we got Old Testament. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Where is Solomon? Where would that be? Let's go. Dang it. I was thinking it was that one. Okay. Psalms, Proverbs, Job, Song of Songs, Ruth, Lamentations, Ecclesiastes, Esther, Daniel, Ezra, Nehemiah, and Chronicles. 5 scrolls. Boom! Song of Songs, Ruth, Lamentations, Ecclesiastes, Esther. Ecclesiastes. Dang it. Dang it. It was Song of Songs, guys. It was Song of Songs. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. A woman yearns for the man and laments that she couldn't tend her own vineyard. In her heart, the man praises her beauty and they embrace. By day, the man seeks a woman through the window of her house. By night, the woman seeks the man on the streets, yearning to find him and embrace him. The woman dreams of Solomon on his wedding day. She awakes to find her lover knocking at the door. She opens but can't find him. He praises her beauty from afar, but she laments that they can't embrace. The woman shares how dangerously powerful love is and speaks against Solomon's vineyard. The two lovers call out to each other one last time with uncertain fate. This one? Okay. Solomon's wedding procession is described and caricatured. Okay. Okay. He is wearing the crown with which his mother crowned him on his wedding day, on the most joyous day of his life. He's wearing the crown. Its posts were made of silver, its back was made of gold, its seat was upholstered with purple wool. That is talking about where they're sitting. King Solomon made a sedan chair for himself of wood imported from Lebanon. All of them were skilled with the sword, so no, not them. Look, it's Solomon's portable couch. Who is this coming up from the wilderness like a column of smoke? Made come and then King Solomon. All of them skilled with the sword. Each has a sword at his side to guard against the terrors of the night. Come out, O maidens of Zion, and gaze upon King Solomon. He's wearing a crown, which is mother crown on the wedding day, most joyous day of his life. King Solomon made a chair. Maybe this one? Dang it. This one. Okay, you know what? 3 stars, not bad. Could have done better. For sure could have done better. I messed up here pretty bad. I had a feeling it was Song of Songs. I was like, no, 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 no. You're confusing things. No, I should have just stuck with my gut on that one. It's alright. It's alright. Win some, lose some. Time for Smashville. Dark Pit. Alright, it's a dude. Mario. It's a human. Let's go with Simon. Oh, that was so close. No, no. All right, I need you for this one. I need you for this one. Who's the other one? That's from Castlevania. Is it Snake? I'm guessing Snake. Not from Castlevania. Uh, let's see. Huh. We're going through each letter, just kind of looking, seeing who's got a similar. All right. I don't think it's Kazuya. Could be Kin. Kin looks like a good guess. No, none of those. Let's look at the R's. No. I'm thinking Kin. Alright, my next guess is Kin. Okay, it was not Kin. Help. Help. Castlevania. I'm trying to look at the art style. It's like, oh, maybe that'd be similar. Okay. You got Richter, perhaps? Let's see. I don't think it's Ryu. I don't think it's Roy. Maybe it's Roy. Richter. Definitely not Robin. What are you thinking? Wait, he has a brother. It's an R. Go to the R's. We're in the R. Is it Richter? Or is it... Oh, wait. It is Richter? Okay. Boom. You're right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boom, 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 boom. We got it. We found it. Together. We did it together. We did it together. Good job. Good job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. I'm trying to stream for 20 minutes, 21 minutes. So I got to figure out something to do for 20 minutes. What should I do? We already sang all the Christmas carols. We already sang all the Christmas carols. So what do I do now? I played the daily games. I got 20 minutes left. I'm trying to make it to 2 hours. I don't feel like playing Minecraft. Um, Castlevania's not your strongest area, but you'll take it. Yeah, you know what? Six, got it in six is fine. You know what? We're still in single digits. We were able to guess it in single digits, and I think that's what matters most right now. Um, but we need to figure out what to do now for 20 minutes. Like, I don't want to just answer random questions again. Um, like what do I do? Do I look up other Christmas carols to sing? Oh, um, okay. You sent me the video of Soraya. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Actually, I don't want to pull it up on my. We'll pull it up here. Oh my goodness. Everything I keep having, every time I open up a new app, I keep having to like go through all the login information again because I reset this phone. Okay. I don't see it. I don't think it's sent. Yeah, I don't think it's sent. That's all right. You know what? What if I'm just gonna look up other Christmas carols. Let me get back to just me. All right, let's look up a list of Christmas carols here. So, Christmas carols. Silent Night. Oh, where did those? Did those? Okay, you've got Deck the Halls and Jingle Bells. Dude, this says Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song. Huh? For real? Okay, let me look up Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls. Lyrics. I don't want the movie. Lyrics. Okay. Here we go. All right, here we go. I need to have the book in front of me. Here we go. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Sorry, I keep scrolling down and then the ads, the copious amount of ads just keep like moving. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. All right. Next, we will do. What was the other one? What is the other one I said? I said Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells. I got this. Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells. I gotta make sure I have all the lyrics. Lyrics. Here we go. Oh, this is long. Here we go. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Again, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Again, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, there we go. Okay, more Christmas carols. Are there any more? So, the other day, um, Josh and I, we were singing Christmas songs, but we were only singing the first verse of the song. Not even the first full verse. It was just the first couple words. So like, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out tonight. And jingle bells, obviously. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle. No, I think that would be jing, jingle, jingle. Can't do that. You gotta do jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. That's a hard one. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Wow. So the other one we did. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first on the first day of and the first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, and on the first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas. I think it should be first day of Christmas. There we go. Then it would be on the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas. And the first day of Christmas. Here we go. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, 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 first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, 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 first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, 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 first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, 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 first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas. And the first day of Christmas. I said it again. On the first day of Christmas. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What's another one we did? It was um so what's another Christmas song? Okay, well we have a bunch here. But it was other Christmas songs that we did. We wish you, we wish. We wish you a, 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 we wish. We wish you, 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 we wish, we wish you, we wish you, wish we, wish you, wish we, wish you, wish we, wish. We wish you. 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 We wish. Oh, um, you got Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman. Frosty. The snowman Frosty, the snowman Frosty, the snowman Frosty, the snow. And then you could go to man. So the thing is though, so Josh said you don't want to do something that has a resolution like that. So that would be like Frosty, the 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 Frosty. 12 Days of Christmas and um Santa Claus is coming to town are the best. So, because the whole thing started with the Polar Express, right? The scene where Santa's coming out and the elves start singing and they're like, "You better watch out. You better not cry." And it's like, I think that's personally the scariest scene of the Polar Express. Some people really find the Polar Express really creepy. I love the Polar Express, but that scene in particular, they made some choices. But that started with that, because if you just keep going, you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out tonight. That's a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat. There's no Christmas cheer in that. That's Christmas fear, okay? That is that is an attack on my mental well-being and personal well-being. What's another Christmas song that's really good for that? What do you think? We did the 12 Days of Christmas, right? Oh, it was, you know, Dasher and Prancer and Prancer and Prancer. You just skip everyone else. It's Dasher and was Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Comet. Wait, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Prancer. Prancer and Prancer and Prancer and Prancer. But do you recall the most Prancer reindeer of all? Prancer, the Prancer reindeer. The whole song's just about Prancer. You forget about the first two at the immediately. You know Dasher and Dasher and Dasher and Dasher. Dasher and Dasher and Dasher and Dasher. Dasher, Dasher, Dasher. Dasher, 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 Dasher. Dasher, 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 Dash. Dasher, 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 Dash. What's another one? Let's look at these carols. Hark the herald angels sing. 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 Hold on. Go tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain. Oh, go tell it on the mountain. Oh, go tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mount. Go tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mount. We sing go tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain. Oh, go tell it on the mountain. Oh, go tell it on the mountain. That one works pretty great. Silent night, silent night, silent night, silent night, silent night, silent night, silent night. Silent night, silent night, silent night. Silent night, silent night. Silent night, silent night, silent night. Silent night, silent night. I like that one better. Yeah. Silent night, silent night. Silent night, silent night. There it is. Joy to the world. No. Joy to the joy. To the joy to. The joy to the joy to. The joy to the joy to the joy. To the joy to the joy. To the joy to the joy. To the joy to the joy to the joy. Or it could just be joy to the world. I mean, you could do joy to the world. Joy to the world, joy to the world. Joy to the world. Joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world. Joy to the world, joy to the world. Okay. Angels we have heard on high, angels we have heard on high, angels we have heard on high, angels we have heard on high. angels we have heard on high. Angels we have heard on high. Hold on. Okay, I need to get to the part that says, okay. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear? Do you hear what I 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 hear? That's great. All right. I still think the first day of Christmas is great. I think this like okay, hold on. This like that thing where you play a piece of music but never pass the openings, repeat it over and over to drive OCD people crazy. No, it's more like when you play a scale or a well-known lick or piece of music, but you don't actually play that final note, like ba da 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 or ba da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Right? Yeah. You get what you see what I'm saying? That's kind of like what this is. Um. All right. I'm gonna do "Wish You a Merry Christmas." I'll sing it for real, and then we'll call it a night. I'm having a lot of fun though. Okay. Here we go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. All right, all right, all right. I think that's it. We sang plenty of carols. We played our daily games. I think it was a great stream. Great time. Hello, Voltaire. Thank you for just joining, even though we're literally we're ending. I can sing another song though if you want. Um. Oh, I think they left actually. Anyway. Oh, Doritos. Doritos chip. Oh, thank you for the bits. That's fun. That's crazy. Dude, they've been here the whole time in the viewer log? What the heck? My stream did not show that. How could it? How could it do that to me? What if I just cried right now? What if I just broke down sobbing hysterically? Unstoppable tears. I guess so. Alright. Well, that's it. That's it. That's it for tonight. That's it for tonight. Um, see, tomorrow's can I sing the Christmas song? Like chestnuts? Hold on, let me look it up. So I got the chestnuts roping on an open wide. I can't sing it like a nook, but the Christmas song. I'll get that one. I get it. Lyrics. Lyrics. Here we go. Are you ready? Nat King Cole one. I got it. I got it up. All right. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. If you're 93 and up, sorry. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you. Any other requests? Otherwise, we're heading out. Santa Baby. All right, let me see. I don't know Santa Baby very well. Also, Santa Baby makes me a little uncomfortable. Yeah, maybe maybe pick a different one. Let's pick a different one. What about what's another good Christmas song? It makes Santa uncomfortable too. You know what? I bet it does. I bet every time Santa would hear that song, he'd be like, "You want me to do what? What did you want from me?" Hold on. What about, do I know Last Christmas by Wham? Let's see. I don't want the Wikipedia article, I want the lyrics. Okay. Okay. I'm not doing the ooh-ohs. Alright, I'm singing Last Christmas. I've decided. We're starting right on the chorus. Here we go. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. How does the verses go? Was it once bitten and twice shy? I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year. It doesn't surprise me. Oh, I clicked on an ad. Hold on. I clicked on an ad. Go away. We're going back to the chorus. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. This last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Alright, that's all I'm singing of that because there's a lot of extra lyrics that I can't remember the rhythm. I don't remember where the verses go back. I usually just sing the chorus. Um, what's that other one? That's baby. Is it Baby Please Come Home? Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna start at Christmas. You ready? Christmas, snow's coming down. Christmas, I'm watching it fall. Christmas, lots of people around. Christmas, baby, please come home. The church bells in town. Christmas are ringing in song. Christmas, full of happy sounds. Christmas, baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree. Christmas, I'm watching them shine. Christmas, you should be here with me. Christmas, baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. If there was a way, Christmas, I'd hold back this tear. Christmas, but it's Christmas Day. Please, 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 baby, please come home. Christmas, baby, please come home. Christmas, baby, please come home. Christmas, oh yeah. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got on that one. I think I did pretty great on that one. I think that was some of my best work, honestly. Ugh. I keep clicking on ads on accident because I'll pull up the lyrics and it'll be on like Genius lyrics, but they have so many pop-up ads that I just accidentally click on them as I'm scrolling the lyrics. Okay, let's do. What about. Oh, we could do Winter Wonderland, maybe. Okay, lyrics. Bing Crosby. All right, here we go. We'll do Silent Night. We did Silent Night earlier, but we'll do it again. We'll do it again for you. I'm gonna do Winter Wonderland first, and then we'll do Silent Night. All right, here we go. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man, but you can do the job when you're in town." Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Now for Silent Night. Let me pull it up. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Saviour's born. Christ the Saviour is born. Silent night, holy night, wondrous star, lend thy light. With the angels let us sing. to our King. Christ the Savior's here. Jesus Savior is here. Last time. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Hold on. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. There we go. Yay! Womp 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 wow. Womp 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 wow. Thank you. Thank you. You I don't know if you were here for this, but earlier I was just singing the first couple words of different carols, and so I sang the 12 days of Christmas, but all I said was the first day of Christmas, right? So if I started from, so say I started from 5, right? Okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry, my headphone died for a second there. I had to switch to the other one. That's why I put them on the charger, so that when one died, I could put the other one. Anyway, as I was saying, so if you start on day 5, right, you would sing it as um on the first day of Christmas, the first day of Christmas, first day Christmas. First day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, first day of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. Yeah, I like singing that version way better. I personally find that one much more fun. You said audio down. Yes, I did know that the audio was down and that I was muted. Thank you though. I appreciate that. Uh, I got the other headphone in though. That's why we got them charging. I like these better than the over the ear because I like having at least one ear open, just so I can hear my voice when I'm talking. Um, how does the Chris? You know how the mic sounds based on the compared to the other headsets. How does the mic compare on these headphones versus the over the ear ones that I have? I'll pause for a second while you type your response in chat. While you're doing that, I'll say a couple things about myself. I like Minecraft. Um, I like shades of green and shades of blue, especially ones that are blue green and green blue. Um, I like cats. I like mugs. I have a collection of rubber ducks. I do color guard. Um, I enjoy the strawberry Twizzlers, not the cherry Twizzlers. The cherry Twizzlers are awful. I like the Airhead Extremes, the rainbow strips, right? I like dark chocolate more than any other kind of chocolate. Um, I'm a big fan of gummy candy, right? So gummy bears, gummy worms, uh, all the other kind of gummy candies, nerds gummy clusters. Um, Quality wise, it's about the same, but there isn't the movement scratchies. Yes, so that's good to know that it doesn't have the movement scratchies. The other headset, literally, if you touch it, it goes. It's like plastic creaking, and it's awful. Okay, if the apocalypse was happening in 24 hours, what would you do with your last day? That's an interesting question. We had a question earlier about apocalypse, like if we were to be able to survive the zombie apocalypse. So here's the thing, I would not want to survive in the zombie apocalypse. That was my answer. But for you, if the apocalypse was happening, like tomorrow, what would I do with my last day? Um, Honestly, I would just hang out. I would just make sure I'm with my family, make sure we're all on good terms, and we spend our day together. Um, if I'm planning to try to, the sun is gonna engulf the earth, everybody gone, those zombies. Yeah. So that's what I figured you were saying, like with that question. Like it's happening tomorrow, like tomorrow's our last day ever. Or tomorrow's, dunzo. Yeah, I think I would just want to, make sure I spend time with my family and enjoy, you know, we'd probably we'd probably be praying, uh, but I really wouldn't want to like stress, right? I wouldn't want to be like, I'm gonna die, everything's worthless, I'm gonna go loot, I'm gonna go commit a bunch of crimes. Like I would just want to enjoy and stay calm and enjoy my last few minutes with my family. You would steal the Mona Lisa or eat chocolate cake. Those are two. Those are two very uh, diverse things. You know what? You could do both. Go for it. Put that on your list. Uh, I mean, someone did break into the Louvre, so I'm sure if those guys could do it, you could as well. Especially if there's apocalypse happening. I don't think anyone's going to the Louvre, so go for it, man. Uh, if that's what you're into, go for it. Stealing art is a form of art. You know what? You said it, not me, man. Let them come for you. I get it though. It is. It takes finesse. But let's see. Uh yeah, no. I don't think I would commit any crimes. I probably would also eat chocolate cake. That actually sounds like a great I'm stealing that. I'm adding that. I'm gonna hang out with family. We'll probably say a prayer or two, and then I'll eat some chocolate cake. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a great plan. I'll get some sparkling grape juice because I like that. Sparkling grape juice is so good, and it's like some people are like, "Oh, sparkling grape juice, just drink champagne." It's better than champagne. It tastes better than champagne. Listen, champagne, fun bubbles, alcohol, whatever. Sparkling grape juice, there's just something about it. It's sweet. You get some antioxidants. Like it's top tier. It's a top tier choice of beverage. Like, don't come for me on that one. I stand by that. Nah, better. Be like the man who stood on a beach and Dragon Ball yelled at a hurricane, challenge the sun and make it prove itself. I think the sun is already preparing to prove itself with the probably, massive solar flare that's gonna happen or explosion or whatever it is in this scenario. I think we've already decided you can do that if you want. I would assume that you would want to spend time, with your children or your family. But more power to you if you want to go to the beach and yell at the sun. You know what? No one's gonna stop you, or they will. We got free will. You can. But I mean, you do you, boo, as they say. More power to you. Uh, Yeah, you know, you're kind of just spending the day trying not to have an existential crisis. That's kind of like it's like a worldwide existential crisis at that moment, right? Because everyone's like, I'm gonna die. What was the point? Everyone starts asking questions. That's the time to not ask questions. That's the time to just, um, you know, what is it? What is it? Accept. That's the time. Just the time for acceptance. Oh, what time is it? It's not even that late. Why am I yawning? Probably because yesterday I was just baking cookies literally all day, making batter and baking cookies. I baked four kinds of cookies yesterday. I baked chocolate chip, peanut butter, white chip macadamia nut, and snickerdoodle. Um, and I made a bunch. I made a bunch, like over 4 dozen of each of those cookies. Because I think it was like, I think I made close to like 6 dozen each of those cookies. Yeah, it was like five and a half, maybe. 5.5 or 6 dozen. It was a lot of cookies. When I made the snickerdoodle cookies though, they spread out a lot more than I expected them because I thought they were gonna be like thicker and cakier. So I had them pretty close together on the cookie sheet. But then they spread out and melted into just one sheet of snickerdoodle, and I had to cut them apart, and then they were square snickerdoodle cookies, but I really wanted them to be circular, so I then took the spatula and cut all of the corners off of each square of snickerdoodle cookie so that they were circles. And then I had a bunch of snickerdoodle cookie corners that I now have a Ziploc bag of, but I ate like 3 handfuls of snickerdoodle cookie corners, and it was very, very yummy. You said, I know I stole slash had some for dinner. Mom said I could. You ate cookies for dinner? You should really choose a better choice of dinner. Not judging, but you should you should pick like some protein, some meat, and some veg. But cookies are fine too. You know, they're good cookies. Which cookies did you get? Was it the snickerdoodle ones? Did you like how circular they were? Or did you eat all the chocolate chip? Were you the one that ate all the chocolate chip cookies? Because I didn't even eat a single one of my chocolate chip cookies. I went to go eat one today and I was like, they're gone. They're not in there. Um, because I gave away all the cookies. I gave away all the cookies, but someone once told me that it's not good to cut corners, but I don't think they meant literally. Yeah, you can cut corners literally, but yeah, you're not supposed to cut corners in the way of, step A to step B, 1 to 2. You know what I meant? Listen, I'm the kind of person that if I'm putting together a piece of furniture, I'm reading the instructions. Like I'm laying out all of the pieces and I'm making sure that I have all the pieces and the tools before starting. Now if I'm baking, I'll make sure I have all of my ingredients, but I'm gonna be doing like, what when something gets in the oven, I'm preparing something else, et cetera, et cetera. But like when I'm putting together furniture, you best know I'm following the directions and I'm making sure I have everything prior to do it because there's been times where like my dad was putting together something and he couldn't find pieces and like pieces were missing because he didn't check at the beginning. And I don't want that to happen to me because that's a lot of wasted time and effort. The gingerbread and chocolate. So the snickerdoodle one and the chocolate. So the chocolate chip. I plead the fifth. Des had some too. I know they had some. It's fine. They were all extras. I'm not actually mad. I ate a lot of cookies yesterday while I was baking them, so you're totally fine. Obviously, I didn't eat just. I know you ate. Oh, you ate the last of our burger booger, our booger and fries. Not the booger and fries. You ate the last of our burger and fries. How dare you? How dare you? You come into my house and you eat the last of my burger and fries? My booger and fries? How could you? Yeah, no, I don't actually care. I had a burger yesterday for dinner. It was late dinner. It was like at 8 p.m. Because I was baking cookies all day. Uh, but it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't gonna eat it, so I'm not upset by it. I didn't eat. I didn't really eat dinner today. Because I had a really late lunch. I ate lunch at like, I don't know, like 3:30 almost, and it was a handful of salami, a mozzarella, string cheese stick, and a and some barbecue Pringles. It was like mesquite barbecue Pringles or something like that. I don't know. Very good. They were very yummy. Uh, but peak of of balanced diet. Are you the one who taught Soraya how to say that? She says, "How dare" all the time now. I don't know. I don't know who she picked that up from. Maybe she picked it up from me. I don't know. I don't say that often. But, you know how kids are. They hear it once and they're like, "Oh, that's funny. Let me always say it now." And, they always pick up on the words you don't want them to hear. I ain't got that issue. I think she did say "what the heck" once, though, because I said it. It was either like "what the heck" or "what the crap" or something like that. I don't know. Um, but I thought that was funny. Okay. What are we at? Oh, we've been just hanging out. What is shield mode? I'm trying to look. I'm looking at like chat settings, and there's an option on here that says turn on shield mode. I don't want to turn it on and then it'd be weird. Where's my phone so I can ask Google? No, for real, where is my phone? I feel like I'm hand moaning. Where is my cell? Oh, I'm sitting on it. It's a mod setting. Yeah, but like what? What does it do? Shield mode on Twitch. Shield mode is a one-click safety feature for streamers to instantly activate high-level moderation, acting like a panic button to combat harassment, hate raids, and spam by mass banning users with specific words, restricting new chatters, and boosting automod levels, all customizable and manageable via chat commands or mod view for immediate protection during tense moments. Okay, I see, I see. I see, I understand. By the way, if you want to see the Mona Lisa when the world ends, just let me know. I can share. All right. The chocolate cake is yours. I understand. That's fine. I completely understand. You're okay with that. I'll get my own chocolate cake. But I'll hit you up about the Mona Lisa. I think it's more restricted. Yeah. If I were to steal a piece of art, what would I steal? In a world where I'm stealing things, what art would I steal? Um, what art would I already know what you're gonna steal, Voltaire. They've made that pretty clear. Um, what would I'm trying to think. I could go, you know, I could go like a Starry Night or like some kind of like Van Gogh painting, like the sunflower one. Or I could do Scream. That would be cool. Oh, what if I what if I steal the the like urinal that says R Mutt on it? What was that from? What era of art was that? I can't remember, but it was like a protest against art. Monet do got good ones. Monet do got good ones. You right about that. So my favorite kind of art though, I think, is the like Baroque style. Um, uh, but the ones that are like very like high chiaroscuro, like high, like that shallow stage, um, but still has like that amazing detail to it, but it's just very dramatic. Um, but Impressionist is up there. I'm a big fan of Impressionist paintings. I'm jealous because I can't get myself to do Impressionist paintings because anytime that I try to paint, I add too many details. I just keep adding detail, and I try to make it loose, and then somehow it's just not loose anymore. Then it's too much detail. It turns into like I'm trying to make it look real. Um, Maybe I'll work on that. I have a pair of headphones that I'm just like fiddling with. I don't know how long I've had these. I've had them for a bit. I think these are maybe Apple headphones. Maybe I actually don't know. No, I think they're Samsung. I don't know. I don't know what these are. You taped a soup can to the wall. Behold art. Yeah, you know, modern art is. I'm not a big fan of modern uh, art in the sense of like banana duct tape to a wall or the color red on a canvas. Now, like you like if you're an artist and you have like a series where you explore like the depth of the color red and you do different paintings using red as like a monochromatic painting, that's fine, but not just an entire canvas that's one color. Like that takes some skill to have it perfectly smooth with paint, no brush marks, whatever. But it's not really, it's not the same as like David. You know, I get that's two different uh mediums, but still, it's not, it's not the Mona Lisa. It's not the Mona Lisa, guys. But you know what? I'm not an art critic. I'm not a curator of museums. The thing is, if you want to get a museum, you just gotta know people. And then you gotta have good branding. You know, that's the way to art. You gotta have a good story behind it. That's how you know it's good art. Because there's a lot of talented artists out there, but not you gotta have good story. Modern art, I call it ADHD art. The artist just got distracted and forgot to finish and turned in their work unfinished, just like high school. They need subway servers underneath it. Yeah, I want to go to a museum where they like as you go into a room with art, they have subway servers or like Minecraft parkour videos or they have but also the Reddit AI voice reading AI edit sorry, an AI voice reading the Reddit stories, you know? You need to have all of those things happening so that you can properly observe the art. Help retain your attention span. Oh, where's my water? Here's a tiny pink unicorn. It's squishy. And then every few minutes you gotta stop and you gotta play the what is the game that's going on where it's the you gotta try to say the word on the screen where it gives you like six things and you gotta be like dog, cat, blue, blue, dog, cat, blue, blue. Um yeah, I play those every single time I swipe on TikTok. They'll show up, I have to stop. I have to stop and try it at least once, you know? And then they get me. Then they get me with something at the end. I'm like, I gotta scroll, accept defeat at that point. This is too low. There we go. I just noticed that. I'm gonna look back at the VOD and that string of lies is gonna be messed up the whole time. And that's gonna drive me nuts. I say that, but I'm not gonna go look at my VOD. I don't want to listen to me singing. What? That's the easy solution right there. Just don't go look at the VOD. You go look at the VOD. I don't need to. You go look at the VOD. You look at it. You go look at the VOD a bunch of times when we're done here. Um, so I am supposed to stream in my, my scheduled streams. I scheduled them for Tuesdays, right? Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I keep forgetting. I thought I put a reminder in my phone, but apparently I did not do that. Like I set a reminder for every Tuesday. Like I'm surprised I remembered. Let's do this. Let's set an alarm, right? We'll do alarm. We'll do it at 5 p.m. on Tuesdays. Repeat every Tuesday. All right, let's uh stream. Let's pick what sound we want. We're gonna go to classic. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. Could do the bark. Bark could work. Nah. Hawk! Hawk, it's time for streaming! Everyone listen! Listen up, it's time to stream! I want the bell tower. That's what we're doing. We're doing bell tower. That's the alarm for me to remind myself I need to stream. Okay, save. Alright, every Tuesday. So that I remember. And then, throughout the week, when I remember, I'll be like, oh, I could stream today. Let me maybe do an impromptu stream. But I need to at least make it on my days I have um scheduled, my actual scheduled streams. You could just call me on Tuesday when I clock back in after lunch, usually 4 p.m. But I just set the alarm. I just set the bell tower alarm. You heard the bell tower. I got the bell tower. I got the bell tower to alarm me, to alert me, not alarm, to alarm me, to alert me, to remind, to remember, to stream. I don't know what I'm gonna stream though. Christmas haul. No, it's probably gonna be like 2 gifts and some stocking stuffers. Cause we do Secret Santa at my house. Secret Santa. I'm not gonna say who I got, cause my brother's in the chat and he don't need to know. Um, However, I will say, um, I do know who my dad has for Secret Santa, which is upsetting. I was doing so good. So last year, by the time Christmas rolled around, I knew who everyone had picked for Secret Santa. Um, but this year I was doing so well. And then a couple days ago, I learned who my dad had for Secret Santa. I said, dang it, I was so close. I was so close. Just like a week away from making it to Christmas, not knowing who everyone had. You said we do Secret Santa because we're poor. I wouldn't say don't claim that. Remember, you gotta speak life into your life. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So speak life into your life. Claim that money is on the way. Good finances, open doors, checks in the mail, debts being reduced and eliminated. Proclaim these things and believe them in your life. Do not claim you're poor. Do not claim you're ugly. Do not claim these things. Do not take on to these titles and let them rule your life. You are in charge of your life. Anyway, what was I saying? Secret Santa. Right. I made it. I was so close to making it to Christmas, not knowing who everyone had. But I only know who my dad has. But my dad knows who my grandmother has for Christmas and who my mom has for Secret Santa now. And I think he knows. I think he knows who. He might know who Destiny has. I'm not sure about that one, but he knows who a couple people have. I said, whatever. You know what? I tried. I did my best. But hopefully, I don't learn who has each other before Christmas comes. But I am excited to see what I'm going to get for Christmas because I made a pretty long list of things and I kept them kind of vague so that I could still be surprised. So, like, I had a couple shoes or something on there, and I was like, this is the style of shoe in this color, in this size. And pick one in any of these kind of styles, and I'll be surprised. Um, I did put on there, I put record player as one of the gift options, but I'm almost certain that's not what I'm gonna get. Because I was like, IDK, which brand? Because I don't really know. I don't know too much about the record player, it's not gonna lie. All I know is that the suitcase ones, like Victorola and Crosley, um, they can damage your records. So I just don't. They look cute. They look cute, but I don't want them because I don't want to damage my records. Because I actually want to use the record player because I have some vinyls that I could. Actually, I have a good collection of vinyls that I could do if they're not warped. Hopefully, they're not warped. Um, but if I don't get, I might get the record player for my birthday if I don't get it for Christmas. I could always ask then because my birthday is in January. So it's like close enough to Christmas where it's not sorry, it's far enough from Christmas that it's not combined, but it's close enough that whatever I don't get for Christmas, I can just ask for my birthday. Um, but I'm interested to see because the budget we had was $80, and you can get someone either a couple like medium gifts, a lot of small gifts, or like one big gift, right? Um, so it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what everyone gets. I hope the person that I bought gifts for likes their gifts that I bought. I hope they like it. I hope they like my gifts. I hope they. I'm gonna stop doing that. Ew. Ew. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to witness that. So sorry about that. Oh. Yeah, I hope they enjoy the gifts I buy them. I personally I am more of a fan of like giving gifts than getting. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like getting gifts. I like getting gifts. I'll take it. I'll take it. Uh, but I really enjoy giving them. But especially if it's like a creative gift. They're like, "Hey man, I get you. You know, and I know I get you. I understand. I got this gift because I thought of you, and this gift screamed you." And then they get the gift and they're like, "Oh my gosh, how did you know?" And they're like, "I just did. I just knew." Yeah, I was looking at everyone's list and I started laughing. Gabby big brained it. So everyone pretty much either put max price items or like $40 items to get at least two items. Gabby has three items and all three items add up to the max. So she made whoever has gets her entire list. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was looking at everybody's lists. First off, I love that Dad on his list just put like thick, juicy steaks. Like, I said, you know what? At least you put something on the list. He put more stuff than just that, but I thought it was really funny that he put that on there. Um, but no, I did snoop around on everyone's lists. There was a lot of difference. So like you said, Granny Joe had two on her list. Gabby had the three on her list. Destiny had a pretty long list. You had a pretty long list. Mom had a pretty long list. Dad was kind of short. Um, uh, Last I checked, Josh had you know, Josh. He had a list. Sorry, trying type while rolling a power washer uphill. I get it, you know? I get it. You're trying to type while you're rolling a pressure washer up the hill. Do I want cookies? No, I don't want cookies. Thank you. I need to sign in. I have to, every time I open an app on my phone now, because I reset my phone, I have to log in. At least I can tell what apps I use often and what apps I don't. Because I tell you what, I never gotta sign into TikTok because I'm popping on TikTok all the time on here. I personally, I have too much screen time. I'm not gonna lie. I got way too much screen time. As I sit here on two screens right now, two screens. I got this screen, I got this screen. Don't mind me as I'm just chilling on my phone. I'm trying to look at something. One. All right. I was trying to pull up the Secret Santa lists so I can look at them right now. Notifications. Okay. Uh, right. I wanted to see the wording that Dad had. He said, "Good thick prime ribeye steaks." That's what he said. Yeah, when Mom was picking out her list, she was like, "Should I get this thing or this thing?" And I was like, "Mama, I don't know. It's your Christmas list. Why would you ask me what you want? It's what you want for Christmas." And of course, I had to like show them how to use the website, even though it's like it tells you exactly how to use the website. But I'm more than happy to assist my elders. uh, but no, I think I had a pretty decent list of items that I did. You know, I I it's nothing crazy. Some some shoes, some tank tops. Dude, cuz I went on okay, first off, let me finish the list. There was like a drink stir. There was I forgot everything on my list. Pause. There was I put a soda stream on there. I put a record player. I put some different jewelry, some nail polish, some lip liner, long pajama pants. Because if you ever bought like fuzzy pajama pants. For some reason, they're always short. Like the pair of pajama pants that I have fit like freaking high waters. Like, I'm not expecting a flood in my bedroom. Hello? I need it to cover my ankles. What is this? I'm not scandalous. Face moisturizer, a Dunkin' gift card. I set another like a second monitor for streaming, you know? One sec. He's screaming at me in chat. A clip! A clip! Yes. All right. Let me see if I can. I wish I could pull this clip up on stream. Wait, I bet I could. Pause. I can do this. Hold on. I can do this. I. Here we go. Right. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what everyone gets. I hope the person that I bought gifts for likes their gifts that I bought. I hope they like. I hope they like my gifts. I hope they. I'm gonna stop doing that. Ew. Ew. I hate that you clipped that. How could you? How could you do that to me? How could you do that? I'm gonna start crying now. uh. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about Christmas list. I was gonna talk about the tank tops. Yeah. So this tank top, this kind of tank top, right, where it's like it's a crew neck, right? So it comes all the way up here. It's not like the scoop neck that comes all the way like this, like a normal tank top. It's the crew neck one, and it's long. Like I don't want to crop. When you go on Amazon, the if you type in like crew neck tank top multi pack, right? Because I want more than just one. They're always like crop tops, and I don't want the crop top because I want it to be long because I'm layering, right? So I need a crew neck long multi-pack of tank tops, but I don't want to spend 30 bucks for three of them, right? I need it to be at least like three for maybe 15, right? I would like it to be like four for 15 bucks, right? Three for like 10 bucks. That'd be great. Because you can go and buy like a men's multi-pack of eight for like less than 15 bucks. Between like 10 and 15 for like 12 bucks, right? But then if you go on Amazon, you get like a women's three pack of a ribbed crew neck tank top that probably costs like 3 cents to make. They're charging like 30 bucks for it. And you're like, what the heck? Why would I pay 30 bucks for three tank tops? That's ridiculous. Maybe 30 bucks for a single like full sweatshirt, right? If you're buying for like merch or something. But 30 bucks for three tank tops? Tank tops. It's actually ridiculous. Sorry. Is anyone else upset by tank tops? Does that upset anyone else? My tummy hurts. Why does my tummy hurt? Why does my tummy hurt? I probably haven't had enough water. you clipped, you clipped, you clipped me reacting to your clip. Do I watch it? All right. All right. We'll watch it. We'll watch. We'll react to me reacting to your clip. Bet I could. Pause. I can do this. Hold on. I can do this. Here we go. hate that you clipped that. How could you? How could you do that to me? How could you do that? I'm gonna start crying now. No, it's the fact that I think that's my favorite. I think that's my that's my hold on. Uh anyway, I think it's I think I'm tired. I think I'm sleepy. I think my tummy hurts. I think I didn't eat dinner. I should probably eat. You know what? Do you know what I want to eat? I'll tell you what I want to eat. I want to eat a bologna sandwich. That's right. I'm gonna go eat a bologna sandwich, and I'm gonna put a mustard smiley face on it. That's right. If you are putting mustard on your sandwich, you better put it in the shape of a smiley face. Because if you're not putting it in the shape of a smiley face, you're doing it wrong. And I stand by that. Mustard belongs in the shape of a smiley face. That's right. All right. Oh, there's a ladybug in here. Not a real ladybug. It's the. Hold on. I'll grab it. Come here. I dropped it. I was gonna grab it. I was gonna put it on the stream. Now it's just lost in a pile of garland over there. It's lost in that pile. Oh well. Whoopsie. Look at this duck. Look how nice he sits. He looks ethereal right now. What the heck? Look at that like heavenly glow that he's got. All right. All right. I think I'm losing my mind a bit. Um perhaps I try to end stream. Perhaps I attempt oh, messenger, hold on. I have a message. Oh my gosh. uh. uh, that's great. Here, hold on. Let me help you out real quick. You're welcome. All right. Uh, like I said, I'm gonna. I set an alarm. I set an alarm to stream next Tuesday. I don't think I'm gonna stream this week anymore, just because it's Christmas time is here. Um, yeah, so I think I'm just gonna, enjoy Christmas time with me family, and they will stream next week. What should I do? What should my stream be next week? Should it be more Minecraft? Work on that creative build some more? I can practice actually talking while playing Minecraft. I need to work on that. So Voltaire, I don't know if you know about this, but whenever I do the Minecraft build, I'll sit here like this. Yeah, that's the extent of the Minecraft. Occasionally I'll stop and I'll talk to chat, but I need to work on figuring out how to talk while playing Minecraft because I'm so focused, right? Because I'm doing a creative build, and I'm like, oh yes, this tree has many branches and lots of leaves, more blue. Here, let's add some vines. So I gotta work on talking while doing that. We'll figure it out. We might do Minecraft. Uh, I could always play Supermarket Simulator. I still have that. I haven't played that in a while. Yeah, when it comes to Minecraft, chat comes second. Yeah, I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. Second monitor would be great to help with that. But if I at least, have this up with chat, it's helpful. It also helps to have people in chat to talk to other than, you know, just my one mod. My brother. Yeah, well, because I'm the only one here, you stream while I'm at work and you're in my pocket half the time. That and it's your artist nature focus for the art. Yeah. Whenever I am, no, literally, because when I'm doing art, when I'm like painting or something, I will start painting. I'll get in a flow state, and genuinely 4 hours will go by. 4 hours will go by, and I'll snap out of it, and I'll be like, "Whoa, there's a painting here!" Like I will not remember how I painted whatever's on the canvas because I'll be so focused. So I guess doing the creative build on Minecraft is similar to that. Um, you said skinwalkers because you're talking about Supermarket Simulator. They're not skinwalkers, Christopher. They're not. They're just, people that happen to look similar, exactly like each other. But they're different people. Maybe it's just a town of people that, are clones of each other. Perhaps. So we might do Minecraft, we might do Supermarket Simulator, we might do something else, maybe like Roblox. I don't know. What else could we do? What else should we do? I could do something. I don't know. Dance. Have a dance party. I don't have a dance party. I haven't done cardio in a while. Uh, I don't know. I'll wait a second so you can give me suggestions. Do 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 do. Do, 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 mm, mm, mm. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. All right, no suggestions from the peanut gallery. Understood. Understood. You guys hate me. I get it. All right. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. But no, I think it'll probably be Minecraft. It'll probably be Minecraft, and we'll have Stream Beats back on. Dude, Stream Beats was in my Spotify Wrapped. It went 21 Pilots, uh Matt Maltese, Stream Beats by the Harris Heller, and then two other ones, like Frank Sinatra and then someone else. I think it was like Bethel Music or something. But yeah. Sorry I had to clock out. No, I got you. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think we'll probably just do Minecraft. You know? I like Minecraft. I'll play some more Minecraft. I just play it on creative. Some people are weird about creative builds. They're like, that's cheating. I said, and ASMR baking cookies dance stream. That sounds like a lot of work. Cause one, I gotta set up my laptop in the kitchen. I gotta set up my laptop in the kitchen. Uh, and then I gotta dance and do cardio. Also, don't bring up ASMR around the mod. He gets upset. I did a stream where every time I was playing Frontlines in Roblox, and every time I died, I had to spin a punishment wheel, and one of the punishments was ASMR. And so I was like on my headphones, was like, and he actually really, really hated it. So, um, maybe one day I'll do something outside of my room, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I could do a painting stream one day. I could set up a painting stream next week. Maybe. But more than likely, I'm gonna forget that I'm supposed to stream until 5 p.m. and then I'll be like, oh shoot, you literally did a workout slash punishment CS:GO stream. Okay, but it wasn't CS:GO because it was Roblox Frontlines. No, okay, the workout one was Minecraft. Um I tried to beat Minecraft on my own, which I had never done. I tried to do that and I did awful. Um, and that was the workout one. But the Roblox Frontlines was because CS2 wouldn't didn't load on my laptop. It just didn't load. It froze every time. Um, and that one was the punishment wheel. So it had the several things. But more than likely it'll be Minecraft, but maybe I'll surprise you with something else. Who knows? I didn't even know what I was gonna stream today. Then I saw my caroling book. I said, "Guess I'm caroling today." Call a Carol. I'm not Carol. I'm Namsy. Namsy. Anyway, all right. I've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours. I think that's enough. Maybe. Do I go for 4? No. I am. My tummy hurts. I gotta eat something. I gotta eat that. I gotta eat that bologna sandwich. I gotta eat that bologna sandwich. I think I'm gonna get. I have some cucumbers in the fridge. I'll get me some cucumbers and ranch, and then I think I'll cut me up maybe some strawberries. Like that's what I'm gonna do. You said, well, yeah. You're talking about the ASMR. You said, yeah, well, yeah, because I'm at work and I have you turned up so I can actually hear you, and the phone stays in the pocket so I can't adjust the volume on the fly. So when the aliens invade, it makes my ears bleed. Are we raiding? No, I don't think we'll raid. Partly because I don't really know how to do that. Maybe one day we'll raid because it is literally just you and one other person. But feel free to go wherever you'd like. I don't know who's live right now. But thank you so much for hanging out. Most people come in and then immediately leave, so I really appreciate you coming in. You know, I really do. Thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully I see you again. All right, that's it for today, guys. Hopefully I know I'll see Saber, but hopefully I see you again, Voltaire. Have a great night. Merry Christmas. Bye bye.